Okay, hello everyone. We got about 20 minutes, so we're gonna head down to the embassy there and start that other side quest. The reason we're doing it this way is because we need to. My brain just fucking died in the middle of that sentence. Sorry. Is I gotta take Mira to the vet soon, so I figure if we just go do the side quest, we don't get it. We don't get stuck into any main story stuff, and I gotta pause for a little bit. This way, I can just go hop down, rappel, make our way over to Barren Light, where we can actually see what other rewards we can get for trading her the other land. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. They're like right outside my window. I'm gonna mute my mic for a little bit.
I need to get off this thing and walk. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get
Okay,
these gates open.
so that's not exactly what I was looking for, but you know, it'll do. There's another one here. We got unknown here. Okay, there's a Stitcher. Okay. Workbench. Okay, let's make our way over here to the workbench and whatnot. Well, that's just my stash. Got anything new for me here? What weapons can we get? Rope caster. I don't think we have a rope caster. Trip caster. It's an explosive one. Explosive blast swing. Warrior mode. Knockdown sharp shot. Okay, so this is what I want. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's a slicing shredder gauntlet. I don't have one of those. I kind of want to try one this time around, but there you go. Didn't have much to buy in that regard this time.
Be safe and come back
Yeah.
soon.
Sharp shot bows are powerful, highly accurate long-range weapons. They have reduced accuracy when firing while moving, and cannot be aimed while sliding. Remember, shoot elemental arrows that detonate canisters of the same elemental type. This workbench here is going to upgrade that bow, hopefully. Oh, hang on, pouch upgrades first. We can do a tripwire pouch upgrade. Okay, there you go. Okay, so to upgrade this, we actually need one more raccoon hide to be able to carry more arrows, which will be nice. Ourselves a Fanghorn Circular. Ooh, Fanghorn Antler. There we go. Okay. We can upgrade these, but we're going to save that. What I am going to upgrade is my Hunter Bow. This one here. There we go. So this is going to make it do even more damage. Boom. Okay. We cannot do the second one here because we need a Leap Lasher Circulator. I don't have a Leap Lasher, but okay. Can upgrade the Spike Thrower. A little bit more damage with some explosive ammo. Can upgrade it again. Oh, can't do the third one because we need a Scrounger Spark Coil. Didn't I get one of those? Guess not. Now our Fire Bow will do some more damage. And we need another Charger Horn. Not bad. Alright, you can be upgraded. There you go. We'll take this guy to max level. There you go. Our Frostling has been leveled up. Which means knockdown precision arrows are available for one of your sharp shot bows. These arrows do less damage than standard types, but have a high knockdown power, which allows you to stagger or knock down enemies more easily. Remember, aim for the legs. I don't remember using the knockdown arrows very much, but I probably should have. Anyway, where's my blast sling? We're going to stick a coil in here. Do I have anything? Oh, I don't have any. I do, okay. Yeah, we're gonna make it do more frost damage, which is good considering it does frost damage just in general. Alright, as far as armor goes, we're actually gonna swap our armor to the new one that we got there. I guess not new is not the right way to do it, but there you go. And we will put in, let's see, we can do acid defense, frost defense, low health region. That's actually not bad. Bridgewater, plasma, and melee. Let's do melee defense. Okay. Okay, so let's head over here. Alright, there is a Stitcher outfit over here. We're gonna go over there first and do that, and then see if we can buy something new for later on. And we'll pick up the side quest. What's this? Idaman's Shadow captured. Book, a journal filled with cards and glyphs, marked with the seal of Nozar Aaron Kuvaman. When I read that Idaman's Shadow had been captured, I asked myself, where was his honor? Did he sacrifice himself in battle? Did he give his blood in shame? No, he let himself be taken alive. On top of that, the Sun King took mercy on him, the very same traitor who kidnapped his half-brother during the liberation of Meridian. From Avad's pronouncement, the rift between Rias, known as Idaman's Shadow, and his brother Urid, the Arrow of the Sun, is the same wound that afflicts all families cleft by the Civil War. And such injuries must be healed if the Sundom is to move forward. So, Rias lives on, albeit locked in a cell of sunstone rock for the rest of his days. Avad is a good man, but far too kind. I cannot prove blameless Murad's part in this, but he must be involved. The state of execution reeks of politics, a bone thrown to noble families whose ties to the old regime. Just the kind of craven gesture the Spymaster would propose. Now, as shadows pass with the dawn, I can only hope that Rias is forgotten forever. His treachery should earn him nothing. Let him rot in the dark. Oh. You missed Madame. Hey, 10 gauge. We're only going to be going for a few more minutes here. I gotta put Mira in her carrier and then take her to the vet. Or a Sentinel. Can't afford this. I also don't have a Skyder, so.
I am always open to trade.
But we're gonna be taking a break for about an hour or so, maybe a little longer than that, just because I have to take Mira to meet her new vet, and hopefully they'll take the stitches out of her paw, so I don't have to.
Did you hear who
father's errand. It looks like he's had a few.
I'm not gonna do that just yet.
It's all thanks to you, Machine Hunter.
Soldier.
I'm happy to be working again.
Savior! For the love of Dawn, Conover. Give it a rest.
Talk to the guard soon.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
All right. So that's what we're actually going to be working on. But we're going to go check and see what this is. What's this, Aaron? Hang on.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
Where you been?
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Minicat, what are you doing?
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. No matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Right, you'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Don't count on it. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to swap over to doing this quest instead of that one. But we're going to be taking a break here. Like I said, I got to go take her to the vet. We'll come back and we will play some more Horizon Forbidden West today. Tomorrow we should be back to a normal stream. Thursday there will be a stream, as I don't work this week. And Friday it will be the streamiversary. Alright. So, folks, I'm gonna pause here. Thank you very much for viewing. I will be... just fuck already. Yeah. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's not gonna be in the stream, so I'm not gonna be raiding out right now. But I will come back in roughly an hour or so, I think, with some more. Be right back.